Now from the home of the Rays, you get a look there at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Here's Dexter Fowler now, and we are ready for some daytime. Baseball.
The afternoon for St. Louis. Right fielder.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So coming to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series. He'll go to the bag for one. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for one. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
That was a good take right there. Look, a double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Jed Jerko now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Smith in pursuit. Oh, and he botches it. Diaz rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Set to get his day started, Matt Carpenter. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the... Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Now batting, Kevin Kiermaier. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. It's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman,
Evan Longoria. is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late. Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up, so I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now. First pitch on its way. Logan Morrison is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit well on the ground to first. And he is out on the tag. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Kiermaier is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
Batting 7.
Stepping into the box, number 11. He readies for his first plate appearance. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Kiermaier on the move. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow.
Batting 8. The catcher, number 4.
Into the windup and the pitch. Yadier Molina stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Colton Wong will stand in. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dexter Fowler. He singled his last time up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he misses there. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball. Just
meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Shortstop.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Back up the middle, fielded by Hechavarria. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Steven Souza. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Left fielder, Steven Souza.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Heading after it is Piscotty, one away. Malik Smith the next to hit. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Echeverria now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And that misses for ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here's a look over to first. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that'll get down for a base hit. Smith rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. At the plate, Lucas Duda will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Piscotty looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jose Altuve will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Carpenter is there for it, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Leading off for the
Jed Jerko. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carpenter.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging
Now
in to
batting,
try it again.
left
Steven
fielder,
Piscotty. 0 for
Steven
1 here in the early going.
Piscotty.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, number 11. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got it.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. So stepping in, Yadier Molina. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lays off the slider and it's 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kevin Kiermaier sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Evan Longoria comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The tag, and he is out. Ready now, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Ready for another chance. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Hit out towards second. Jerko fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. At the plate, Colton Wong. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The designated hitter, Colton Wong.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Souza. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Right fielder.
Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. started that swing a bit too early.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Smith is there, 2 gone. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lifted in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now in the box, Malik Smith. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Malik Smith.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Shortstop, Adani.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Here's Lucas Duda now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And that misses, ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching him careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind in the count again.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he is out on the tag. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Tommy.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Misses, ball 2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Now to the plate, Matt Carpenter. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. This is line to left. Souza is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. At the plate, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
3-0 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now a mid-90s fastball's no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Kevin Kiermaier is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Your third baseman,
Evan Longoria stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. Nick Garcia. He's going to take over. Here's the first pitch to him. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Steven Souza is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Stephen Piscotty.
Altuve at second. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
Wow.
Digging in once again, number 11. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Hit down the third base line. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the run is Smith. He can't get there as it falls in. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Colton Wong will stand in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Wong.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Souza racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Malik Smith the next to hit.
And
he's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder.
And he takes ball 1.
Smith.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Adeiny Echeverria. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Lucas Duda. It was a walk in his last trip. Lays off 1-0. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning. Wilson Ramos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing, it makes contact. You just got to get flying.
Nori Ota will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Nori Ota.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now.
The second.
stepping in and ready for another shot. Zach.
Hey, Altuve.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Drilled right back up the middle. The tag, and he is out. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Right fielder, Dexter
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Ready once again, Aledmus Diaz.
Now back. Shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
Sergio Romo will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in.
Number 54, Sergio.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. For Fowler, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play. This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Dan Jennings will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Dan Jennings.
Jed Jerko is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the tradition.
Striding in one.
And leading off for the Rays, right fielder, Kevin
First
Kiermaier.
delivery to him on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Evan Longoria is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with a fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. Go ahead run heading for the plate. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Standing in, Steven Souza. Brett C. Cecil takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And that misses inside 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. 1-2 now.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And they have taken the lead. Malik Smith the next to hit. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here's the 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him. Here's Echeverria now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
First baseman.
Chopped foul wide of first.
Carpenter.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty.
Left fielder.
Steve Cishek takes the ball here as he'll enter with a run.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 33, Steve Cishek.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number
First
11.
delivery to him on the way. high in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Smith. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Nori Ota. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Number 40.
This is flared out towards second. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Throw won't get him. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And they will get him at third, as he might have broken a little late as that ball got away, and that's a tough pill to swallow. 1 gone. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. One to Casio.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Fowler ranging back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
First baseman, number
Trying to pick
7.
things up where he left off. Logan Morrison. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Ready with the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Steven Souza would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Sinker misses, ball 4.
The left fielder.
First pitch
20.
coming. Here it is. Steven Souza is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he is out on the tag. Ready for another shot now.
Leading off for St. Louis, the designated hitter, Colton
Tommy Hunter
Wong.
comes on
Your
from the
attention,
pen,
please.
hoping to finish this one
Now
off
pitching
here
for
in the
the
top of the
Rays.
9th.
Number 49, Tommy Hunter.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Echeverria is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate,
How about
Dexter
it?
Fowler.
Right
He's
fielder.
got 3 hits, including a
Dexter
double to this
Fowler.
point. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Looks at a curveball called for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bounce to first. Morrison's there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Aledmus Diaz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch. And now the Redbirds are down to their final strike.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down. Oh.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game is the victorious Rays. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dan Jennings. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Zach Duke. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.